This is now officially the second video I made on one of Edgar Wright's movies. With my first one being Scott Pilgrim, it seems like what a coincidence, right? And only a coincidence. Like, come on, it's not like I have a crush on his nice, smooth neck beard and his silky, long hair or anything. I just like his movies is all. Right, guys? You believe me, right? Right? Guys? You know what? F you, D-Max. Just f you. Roll the video.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms.
What does it take to be an actor? Charisma, expression, duality in roles? Honestly, I don't think so. I think what it takes is much more than just how you portray yourself. You have to have spirit, integrity, and needless to say, tolerance to the people around you. The people you work with are just as important as yourself when it comes to entertainment. You go off of each other by learning and one-upping people to become better versions of yourself. And what a better example of this than Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Their remarkable talent is spread across 3 major films, all of them being classified under the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, based on ice cream? Did I get that right? Why would someone base their fucking movies on ice cream? That's a fucking terrible idea. Just scrap the fucking video, D-Max.
Just scrap it already. Scrap it.
No, but seriously, these are terrific films. Like, they're classified as one of my top 10 favorite films of all time. Like, Shaun of the Dead, The World's End, they're just fucking amazing to me. I grew up on this shit. Shaun of the Dead was like one of the first movies I watched as a kid. Well, it came out in 2004 and I was like 2 when that happened. So I must have seen it in 2006, but whatever. And I think I need to mention this, they have worked together on 8 other films in total, but I think we'll just talk about the ones that are most popular and hold up to this date, and the ones that are nevertheless more important than the others. Well, not to say that. Actually, yeah, fucking Paul's terrible. Paul's a fucking terrible movie. Seth Rogen in that movie is fucking garbage. Sorry I'm going on a little rant right now, but fuck Seth Rogen in that movie, Jesus.
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time.
But also, yeah, I know what you're all saying right now.
Smeef, why do you want to make this video? Isn't there tons of videos that are gonna do better than yours like this one? You stupid fucking idiot.
Well, to be honest, one of the main reasons I'm doing this is to try and understand and examine why these two luscious boys work so well, and became one of the most iconic duos in the face of cinema. And to do my own fresh and tasty spin on the subject because I love these movies way too fucking much. So, screw you, I'm making this video. And I'm not doing it for another reason that I won't talk about. Ever. On this channel. Let's get into it. No, wait. Give me a second. I have a better idea. So, let's talk about that. The old Good Mythical Morning intro is superior than the newest one. Don't fucking doubt me. What can I say about this extraordinary duo? Get it? It's in the video title. This channel's going fucking downhill. Well, all I can really say is they're hilarious. That seems like a very vague description of the two boys, but that's basically all you need to know. Their individual talents collide to envelop and immerse their audience into an extravaganza of laughs and good storytelling / acting. Their skills and roles of playing both comedic relief characters or hard-ass working everyday Joes, whether one or both of them are playing that said character, it really helps them mesh together like peanut butter and jam to be an iconic duo. They help each other to become something better together rather than just being alone on a solo film, working for their own shit, for their own means, and frankly themselves. For example, like I said before, the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy is something of a masterpiece and to be considered one of the most iconic trilogies in movie history. Well, in my opinion. And you can't fucking change that. With movie concepts from the likes of crooked cops in a very murdery town or to high-tech alien life forms, it's kind of miraculous how their chemistry together can prove to the world that you don't have to do all the work yourself when it comes to acting. Well, it's not like they needed each other. They're both great actors on their own merit. Like, Nick Frost has this cool show on Netflix called Sick Note. It's pretty good. You should check it. All I'm saying is, having another person to rely and fall back on when you need it really takes the weight of performing off your shoulders and could help you do it to your best ability. Trust me, I've been in short films before. It's not as easy as you think. By the way, here's a clip of me acting, and I'm totally not doing this to show off my epic, awesome, and great acting skills. Yeah, I'm the fucking best. I don't want my daughter to become one of those filthy, degenerate, f***ing trannies. Also, let me make one thing clear. This isn't a video where I talk about Edgar Wright's filmography or cinematography, but God, how I fucking want to. This is about Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. The topic of Edgar Wright and his cinematography is becoming too oversaturated, with people saying the same things over and over and over, repeating themselves to their stupidly unsatisfied audience. So I thought I'd do something different. Anyways, now I think I'm gonna talk about the movies. I might not spend much time on some due to the video being almost 20 minutes, but I'll try my best to be quick and informative. Let's start things off with a movie that kicked off the amazing clusterfuck of entertainment, Shaun of the Dead. And to be honest, I may have a little bit of a personal bias when it comes to this movie, but holy Jesus fuck is it amazing. The writing, editing, and the sound work is all just miraculous. And it correlates into something of a masterpiece in my heart. The acting is what really cements this movie to be the #1 spot to me. Well, next to Scott Pilgrim. For those of you who don't know what Shaun of the Dead is, it's basically a comedic zombie apocalypse movie with a hint of love/buddy-buddy story on top of it. I'll just run it past you. You could skip this part if you want. D-Max, put a fucking timestamp for when it's done. And don't fucking scrutinize me for this, but I'm too lazy to write my own fucking description, so here's what it says on Google. Sean is a 30-something-year-old loser with a dull, easy existence. When he's not working at the electronics store, he lives with his slovenly best friend, Ed, in a small flat on the outskirts of London. The only unpredictable element of his life is his girlfriend, Liz, who wishes desperately for Sean to grow up and be a man. When the town is inexplicably overrun with zombies, Sean must rise to the occasion and protect both Liz and his mother. And boy oh boy is this movie a roller coaster. We start the movie off with Sean, Ed, and Liz casually drinking at a pub, or as you Americans may call it, a bar. Haha, laugh track, clap, clap, clap. But everything goes haywire when Liz breaks up with Sean. Yada yada yada, Sean gets depressed and tries to get Liz back. Boom, pow, they try to escape with Liz and his mom from the horde. Boom, bang, things happen, bam, zombie movie. But what makes this movie great is the comedic value it has. Not once was I not entertained throughout it by the sheer chemistry of Simon and Nick. I mean, just take a look at this fucking scene.
You got your pint, you got your pig snacks. What more do you want? Oh. Your favourite monkey? See, I knew you'd get over it. Yeah, I'll put this on. It's on random.
But I mean, sure, it's fair that you could say it has its cringy and dull moments, but the role Nick Frost plays in this movie really brought it home and made it a wonderful experience. Now, Hot Fuzz. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I don't know a ton about this movie because halfway through it, I was interrupted by my fucking mom. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, she just fucking came in. We gotta do dishes. We gotta do dishes. Fuck you, mom. But, you know, I'll try my best to form an opinion about the knowledge that I have, at least. You know the drill. Roll the introduction of the movie. But speed it up a bit, D-Max. As a former London constable, Nick Angel finds it difficult to adapt to his new assignment in sleepy British village of Sandford. Not only does he miss the excitement of the big city, but he also has a well-meaning oaf for a partner. However, when a series of grisly accident rocks hit Sandford, Nick smells something rotten in the idyllic village. Yeah, buddy cop film. No, but for real? It's much more than that. The way Simon Pegg portrays his character of Nicholas, a hard-working cop who's demoted to a shitty town with a lot of crooked comrades, is amazing. He totally fits the role of an uptight, straight-edge cop on the force, just looking for every bit of justice he could find. Meanwhile, Nick Frost's character, he's the polar fucking opposite. A slob with no sense of justice nor understanding of life and horrible social skills. The funny part is, he didn't even get his job from hard work. It was his father who got him on the force. But honestly, I think that's why they work so well in this movie. Like I said earlier, they constantly go off of each other in a comedic way to the point where they're just colliding and bantering to make the people laugh at home or in theater. It's funny as fuck. Just, here's my favorite scene.
Excuse me.
What?
When's your birthday?
22nd of February.
What year?
Every year.
Get out. Hey! When's your birthday?
8th of May, 1969.
You're 37.
Yeah.
Get out. When's your birthday? Out!
And finally, the final film I'm going to be talking about today, and the one that made me want to make this video in the first place. The World's End. But honestly, I could go on and on about this movie, but I won't. I want to show as much appreciation to every single film I talked about as equally as possible. Even though we all know which one's superior. Haha, fuck you other movies. And I think this time, I won't speed up the description, because I actually fucking love this movie. Being the last entry in the Cornetto trilogy, it really does suit its title by going above and beyond the other films, and going out with such a big bang. Let's just get on with the description that I totally wrote myself. I actually wrote myself. Fuck you. The World's End is a coming of middle-age story about aliens. Yeah, aliens.
Get your goddamn hands off my motherfucking junk!
It follows a man named Gary King, a washed-up high school bad boy looking for that buzz that he has been craving ever since he left high school. Due to the midlife crisis he was having, he gathered up all his high school buddies and decided it was time to go on that final legendary drinking binge, known as the pub crawl, which Nick Frost's character, Andy Knightley, was extremely opposed to. But he was easily persuaded for plot reasons. So they get to the hometown and everything seems a little bit too fucky because Simon Pegg's character literally fucking decapitates a dude. I'm not even joking, look. You see what happened there with all the blue blood? Well, those guys are actually aliens. And eventually, the aliens found out about Gary and Andy figuring out what was happening, and then proceeded to try and catch him and absorb them into their culture. But then they proceed to fail. So Gary, Andy, and Steven. Oh yeah, I forgot, Steven was a character. Steven is basically the love aspect of this movie. Gary King had an old high school girlfriend that he stole from Steven in this movie. They eventually get together, so yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, Gary, Andy, and Steven eventually make it to the last bar in the pub crawl. The World's End.
Roll credits.
Yeah, movie title. That's the movie title. Title movie. And yeah, they were lucky to find that that's where the aliens were situated. And there was a reason for that. But I don't remember. I think it was just for plot reasons. But as to expect, they were so fucking drunk and high. And then they proceeded to try and convince the aliens to leave while spiting vulgar nonsense at them. Being fed up with humanity's shit, they just leave. They literally just leave and take all the devices with them. Internet, phones, electricity, it's all gone. Which left the Earth a barren wasteland.
Talk about the big smoke. When the network went down, it triggered some kind of pulse. Wiped out all our technology. And sent us here. Back to the Dark Ages. There were casualties, of course.
Well, not for some people.
The old Ollie always had a gift for the gab. I guess the new one has too. He's doing all right.
And that's basically the Cornetto trilogy. It just goes to show how much of a dynamic duo Simon and Nick are. They're better together as a team. Whether running from aliens or fighting zombies, they both have comedic values and know how to encapsulate the audience into their little worlds they're put in. And like I said before, acting is hard. It's great to have someone have your back and help you do your best. Hell, from the short film I did, it's clear I couldn't display my emotions without the help of other people. Filthy, degenerate. They were there to influence me, and I think that's what helps them and makes them great as well. Actors get put through so much shit on the daily, and it's really messed up how overlooked that is. Disrespect, heckling, and all the harsh, unneeded critiques. It's really great how they can look past and just combine to be something better. An extraordinary duo, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. But that's just my opinion. I hope you all like this video. It might not be as great as my others, but I hope you like it still. And as always, thank you to my editor D-Max. He really made this all come together, which makes me happy. And guys, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. The Smeef Binding of Isaac video. It's happening. Eventually. But anyways, I'm Smeef, and I'll see you later. Also, fuck the movie, Paul. That shit fucking sucked, man.
Yo, fuck nuts!
It's probing time.
No! God, please, no! No!